we continue our discourse on leadership mindset. Earlier, we've been able to see what leadership mindset encompasses and why it's important that we should be able to develop a leadership mindset. You cannot aspire to be a leader when you don't have the mindset to be a leader. Today, we look at the characteristics of an ideal leadership mentality. The characteristics. There are quite a number of them, but we cannot enumerate all. We look at those basic characteristics. And these include the willingness to confront or face challenges as we see them in the workplace. A very important aspect of leadership mindset involves the absence of fear. If you have a leadership mindset, you should not be scared. You should not be afraid of challenges you meet in a workplace. Therefore, a good leadership mindset will help a leader to proactively acknowledge obstacles and interpret them, seeing such obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning, not as things you should fear. When faced with difficulties, one with good leadership mindset approaches or lends support to colleagues, assisting them in maintaining focus to tackle such problems and ultimately achieve their objective. Good leadership mindset involves some elements of humility. Humility. Exhibiting effective leadership requires striking a balance between self-assurance and humility. Humility, not timidity. Convincing employees to follow a leader who appears weak or disengaged within the organization can be challenging. It will be difficult for you to tell me to follow one as a leader when that person doesn't look enterprising at all. In the same manner, an excessive display of arrogance puts workers off somebody. As a leader, you shouldn't display that arrogance at all. So that's why we say you strike a balance. Not being timid, not being arrogant, but being humble, humility. Therefore, an ideal leadership disposition helps one find the middle ground between these two, allowing one to admit mistakes openly. Yes, we are humans. We can falter sometimes. When you make mistakes, admit them openly and then try to improve those mistakes. This approach actively values the contributions of team members by highlighting the concept of collective effort. When something is wrong in the organization, you as a leader should not have it that you must be the person to solve it all alone. As a leader, you are working with a team. You help your team by allowing them to contribute to find solution to the problem. So, a leadership mentality entails cultivating a growth-oriented mindset. Even while possessing effective strategies for addressing challenges, there is still room for adopting fresh approaches. A competent leader remains receptive to new methods of tackling situations, seeking new avenues for improvements. And this openness to different perspectives, helps the organization and team members to reach their fullest potential. Good mindset, leadership mindset, you have to be decisive. Decisiveness is involved. Leaders often encounter situations demanding swift or immediate decisions. A leader's ability to confidently stand by their choices that are rooted in well-informed judgment, not just choices made off the hook. Such choices that are crucial. A leader with a good mindset will stand by it. Hesitation or delay introduces doubt and fear, thereby undermining effective decision-making. Rather, quick and informed decisions demonstrate leadership prowess and, of course, attract followers. The fifth one is that a good leader with a good mindset has to have a future-focused perspective. Adapting to a change while leading a team or an organization is essential. We know rapid changes can occur, and embracing such changes for progress distinguishes a good leader from an unremarkable one. A fixed mindset deters advancement in a workplace, while a forward-looking perspective mindset is instrumental in going through or navigating through our ever-evolving economic and social world. Good mindset involves openness and honesty. That is the sixth one. Transparency and honesty. Transparency, openness, and honesty are very important traits for every leader. A good leader has to be transparent, open. People should know what you are doing, whether dealing with your colleagues or your clients or customers. These qualities foster trust and respect for the leader. Your colleagues feel comfortable discussing issues with you. It helps for problem solving and improvement in the organization. Therefore, openness and honesty help build positive relationships, thereby enhancing workplace mood and productivity. Essential, very essential, because you need to increase productivity for the organization to grow. Acceptance of responsibility. Integrity and accountability go hand in hand for leaders trying to establish trust among the team or the workers. A good leader shares credit for workplace achievements, shares the credit with the team, thereby preventing undue attribution to any single individual. Most times we see people saying, I did it. If not for me, the work wouldn't have been done. I did this, I did that. Forgetting that you're always working as a team. Therefore, in times of organizational challenges, when an organization is facing some challenges, a true leader takes full responsibility and actively engages in seeking solutions to such problems, of course with the aid of team members. A good leader should have genuine interest in others' success. Remember, we're still talking about the mindset. Leaders should be able to discern when to extend their understanding to their colleagues' struggles, whether within or outside the workplace. Recognizing individuals' efforts and making them feel valued and appreciated for their hard work is very important, because such appreciation engenders continued commitment and exceptional performance from employees. People feel comfortable with you, feel relaxed with you when they know that they are recognized, their contributions are recognized in the organization. So we said the characteristics of an ideal leadership mentality embodies such things that will enable a good leader emerge from you. Remember, we are talking about the mentality, your thinking. If you think like a leader, then you will be a leader. But if you don't have what it takes, you don't think like one, you don't see yourself as being one, then your aspiration to be a leader will not really work. So that is why we need to look at these characteristics of an ideal leadership mentality, and within us decide, agree, we want to be a good leader, and a good one at that. And so we see how we can develop these basic characteristics within us. Because for all intents and purposes, a good leader will always work with people, will have a team to work with. A leader hardly goes it alone. If you are just on your own, you do everything, there's a limit to which you can achieve the company's goals or objectives. So you need to really have that good mentality that will help you at the end of the day to be a good leader. Thank you.